been using the company personal planners for, I don't even know how many years at this point. I would say easily going on between like 5 to 7 years. I love their stuff, mainly because you can just personalise exactly what you need and want out of a planner. In fact, I'm not even going to lie, I've already got my planner inserts for 2026. It came the other day and I'm so excited to start prepping for 2026. Not that I want to wish any time away. Now that November is just around the corner, it is time for me to do my little monthly planning bits. So I'll be honest, I've been using a lot of the same inserts for quite a few years now. It is really hit and miss for me. There are some months where I track things like crazy. I'm really on top of it. And then there are other months where I really let it go and I barely use the inserts. The last few months have been a little bit like that. Apart from like the monthly things and like the week to weeks, I also have some habit tracking inserts, reading lists, things like that. That's what I'm going to fill out today for November, and hopefully November is a better month for me when it comes to tracking my goals and staying on top of things, because a lot of October and September that did not happen, and because I wasn't doing things, I just didn't even bother tracking or keeping up to date with this. So it's a pretty empty diary at this point. So apart from the monthly overviews, day-to-day planner, I have some extra bits that I love to do. Habit trackers, which as I mentioned, I have not been very good at keeping on top of. So hopefully November will be a better month. So I'm just going to put in here all of the things that I want to track throughout the month of November. So got my reading list. I had a plan to read a lot of books this year and I did not. I have not read a lot of books at all. Don't mind my very nosy dog. I'm gonna feel bad about that because realistically, I moved to a completely new place this year. I started a new job and we bought our first ever house. It's been quite busy, if you can't tell from like the mess around. Also, if you hadn't realised, we got a puppy for the first time. So that means that we have just been so busy, and I would love to have prioritised reading more, but I just didn't enough. Are you saying hello? Not a lot of reading was done. The thing that I have is monthly goals. So on here, I can just fill out, I didn't even do it for October. That's how unorganised I was. I need to fill out my goals for November. So I'm gonna do that one today as well. Got something to say? Then the only other thing that I have that I do each month is, or try to do each month, again, it's been a bit hit and miss, is I have an everyday gratitude. Every day I can just fill in one thing that I'm grateful for, which I think is just really lovely. I have bought for my 2026 inserts the exact same things for the back of it. So the monthly habit tracking, the monthly goals, the reading list and the everyday gratitudes, because it is something when I'm doing it, I feel really great and they're things that I love to do. So hopefully 2026 will be a better year for that. So I'm going to get everything set up for November, which is basically just put in the habits that I want to do throughout November and then also put in my goals for November. So I'm going to get on with that now. Basically all I do month to month. Only other thing I do is I have a monthly calendar that I have on the fridge, but that's downstairs, and because I don't know my husband's shift patterns yet, I can't really get on with that because I don't know what I'm putting him down for. So I'm going to get on with the diary work because that stuff I do know, and hopefully we'll be all organised for November. It's already November. Where did the year go? You'll be one soon.
I first started with doing my habits that I wanted to track throughout the month of November, and the habits I've chosen this month are to read 1 chapter a day, to get in 8,000 steps, to do my skincare, my full skincare, morning and night, take my vitamins, get some fresh air, drink 1.5 litres, exercise, my daily gratitudes, affirmations and stick to my YouTube schedule. And as for my goals for the month of November, I want to try and stay consistent with my YouTube schedule. I really miss creating videos, so I want to stay on top of that. I want to prioritise moving my body and to fully commit to a morning and evening routine. I want to make sure I'm fully set up to succeed each and every day. So I will definitely check in again with you on my December monthly plan and we'll see how well I've done. I have given myself a little reward if I stay on top of my goals. So fingers crossed I get that. And that's November sorted.